Hey guys, this is MajorNoobOwnage, and I'm here today with my best friend, Packercat17. Today we're going to be talking about why Halo 3 ODST was fucking awesome. Alright, so, I know that's an old game or whatever, but I think that there's a lot of stuff that 343 Industries and just anyone in the gaming industry could learn about making a good game from ODST. I know there's a lot of hate towards ODST because it was $60 for a small game. I mean, for me, coming with all that DLC and Halo 3 multiplayer, it was definitely worth it for myself, not even owning Halo 3 beforehand. And so, yeah, anyways, we're just going to be talking about why ODST was awesome and what we think Halo 4 should take from it, basically. Alright, Packercat?
Well, basically, Halo 3 ODST created this huge new universe that like a user could be like obsessed with, and that was so unique that it kind of like awed the person that was playing it. Now this was like achieved through like a bunch of different things, but one of the things that was really good about it was the music that they used. It was like really mysterious and unique and something that you've really probably never heard before or anything even similar to that. And that really drew me in and wanted me to play more as I got like to know the characters and all that stuff.
Yeah, it definitely set the mood at the it made you feel lonely, and at the same time it was just awesome music.
And I also liked how they did like this like kind of dark feel to the game, but it wasn't a gritty feel like Reach, because Reach was really gritty and like dirty kind of. But Halo 3 ODST was like really clean and dark at the same time, which kind of led to like a contrasting kind of interesting campaign that definitely had a lot of like depth to it and made me want to keep playing more than most other games. And Halo is really known for doing that, especially in Halo 1, how they just created this whole universe that made people from like all different gamer groups want to play it.
I think the one thing that made it great was the whole sandbox thing, because that hadn't really been tried in a Reach game before. Technically it isn't really a sandbox. There is still so much stuff to explore. I mean, that was the first game I ever went for all the achievements for and actually got them all. And if you go through and try to play every single part of the game and you try to get all the data pads and all that crazy stuff, and there is actually so much to do, because as you start doing stuff, what do you say?
It had a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, if you play through the entire game, there's so much that you won't notice. Like, after you reach a certain amount of data pads, you unlock certain like vehicle depots and stuff that some people may not know about. You can get like certain weapons and stuff that you'd only be able to get if you like found them and discovered them. Like, there are certain places where there are engineers just hidden around in one room where you could just find and just start destroying them all. And there was just so much depth brought to the game, and although the campaign may have been short if you're speedrunning through it, for me going through it my first time as the first game I ever played, actually, it was an awesome and epic game.
Which then kind of leads
lasted
us
a really long time.
into like Halo 4, how I think that they're going to do a really good job with bringing that new feel to it, how like it will keep people interested, because in like the Spartan Ops gameplay we've seen so far, it's looked really interesting and new. With,
it's like, definitely unique.
Yeah, with like the red tint to it, it's going to be like really interesting and cool to look at. And as long as they keep an in-depth story that can have people that are really obsessed with the series, like as long as they can go into it and find those little hidden things and spend hours on end trying to find every little thing,
I think Spartan Ops is definitely going to be suitable as a replacement for Firefight, as Firefight was as just an epic addition. I think that Firefight won't be missed that much because of Reach's kind of failure with it, but the new edition of Spartan Ops is going to be like when Firefight first came out. I think it's going to be amazing. But that's all the time that we really have, guys. Any last notes, Packercat?
Well, it's going to be great for at least a game or two, but I hope they don't like try and stretch it on if it's not very successful, if you know what I mean, like Firefight.
I think honestly that they'll do a great job with it.
As long as they keep it in depth, then it will be great, I think.
Yeah. Alright, so guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave comments below saying what you liked about ODST and what you like to see from ODST inside Halo 4. As always, make sure to like, comment,